haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to...
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of...
All right. But what do you...
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering, contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses despite my best attempts at secrecy. My efforts to dole out which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much. Here, deliver... What food I can provide goes where the need is greater. 3 bearers, overworked and
It's no wonder...
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you be discreet for both our sakes. And...
You won't be staying.
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the cap...
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't...
Has it always been that?
Oh, it was worse before.
That's something at least.
It's not been half a moon since Bellamy's tour. That's what we signed up for.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. You need to leave.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stow those damn... And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not...
Enough! Curse you! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here.
The check, but alas, my work.
You need to rest.
But I won't.
And what of your...
And wait.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard! Accident, my arse!
right? Are you ever...
Business, though not my own.
So he just as well. I hear his friend...
So he really...
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the...
Rare for one in...
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is that my sisters and I may have...
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? It's no wonder the dame... We always look forward to your visits, Clive. The dame especially.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. Might I trouble you for some...
And who exactly?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble... I have business beyond these walls. And who better than... Would you be willing...
Why not?
Marvel, the task is simple enough. Pass through... There are 3 in total.
Nothing, Dane.
Why, of course. And though I cannot prevent... Strongly.
Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, Branded. On you go.
Are you gonna buy something or not?
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here
I have it.
Sorry about them. Here.
Perfume.
Oriflammes.
I haven't.
Well, I have.
I do not.
Somewhere the gate got...
Fine. This is lighter than you.
I can always...
You will do no sad. You've been the tool of payment.
Cigars.
Those...
What did you say was in these pies again?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your...
Etienne said...
Didn't know.
That is...
All this for...
Not just any... The guards find that, Etienne.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Some of those expensive tastes.
Ah,
I believe these...
delightful.
You don't say.
You mean the crystals?
Why not just tell me in the first...
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his... After all, we... And if you don't know what this day's work, despite the risk, our friends beyond the...
I didn't realize crystals were so...
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Do you think it vulgar that
I think you're doing what...
Yeah, indeed. A reward for a job well done. I thank you. As will our mutual friend when...
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she...
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded?
Hey, you lost or something?
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe.
That'll be why he's strutting about.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really...
I dare say that. How about it, Branded?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only... Oh, and just so... Take a moment. Now...
If that's what you...
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? Try the bearer win the Dane's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
Can I go now?
Krieger's gas. Goodbye.
The Dame's man or no, he's still a Branded.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the Dame's in safe hands.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the Dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a Branded. The Sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the Dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we?
You wear the Dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the Dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the Dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you? Before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for she thought about saying something. But the Dane was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in.
This man from the garrison.
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
You've been...
Don't let him get away with this.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
The markets are up.
They've not trimmed mine,
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel? Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen...
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant.
A dame, think. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be...
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find... Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
That's enough dallying, you two.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You, Brandon, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast. Well, don't just stop.
All right. Where is it?
My. I see they've sent me a Brandon. He's over that way, towards the coast.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. You know what to do, boy.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to.
What is this? Your father said you were being
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having
fun.
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of...
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this, before it happens again.
You, Brandon, come here. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return. That wolf was trained. You are the entertainment.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you...
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't
You're not the branded Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go!
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your plaything.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare...
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this brand...
I'm wasting my time. I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. That much I can... How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Now to find you a new puppy. Peasants must have one chained up somewhere.
Then we can play again.
More victims of the nobles' game. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The dame. I'm in her service. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're...
The mistress has me see to it that none are left. Fits you here. Can you give me a...
Gladly.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will... How can they think so little of sending us?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. Still, such attitude...
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite the realm's next two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn them? Here.
You don't have to.
Take it. Till then.
Have you seen my cloak? I let her out of her pen while I did my chore. I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find her, but...
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me... She likes walking in the wind. Oh, she must be...
In that case... That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you.
A branded. Handing out. Why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her.
Chloe, is it? Last I saw, the filthy creature. That girl's old enough to know she...
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have...
Chloe? More brown than white. Someone napping on the job. I hope they don't... The crystal.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time, Chloe. Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work.
Is that all she was to you? A plate?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died, and now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change.
No, don't say...
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like...
Dad said bearers don't have...
They do. Parents that give them away. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember... If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
My dad finds out, he'll clobber me.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then.
One of her courtesans has gone missing. And I need to find a soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang her branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do be sure and tell her, won't you?
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
There, boy! You know what to do. Sick of Torgal! Over here. Stay down. Sick of Torgal. Not this time. Get him, boy. Get him. Over here.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you. Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find, by the looks of things. Oh, yeah.
We both found who we were searching.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, he might not be rotting on...
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the vote.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against her. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could. had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from her, but rarely do such tales have happy...
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was you.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pile.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comfort? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clyde. Perfect plans.
There, boy!
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneers! Don't let them get away! Wake! You know what's going on. Sick of trouble!
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Get him, boy!
Then we better make this quick.
Why won't you die?
Is he?
Oh, bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. We'll get none in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
That's empty, Stormman.